Hi friends, I am Sajithnya. Welcome back to my channel SciTaker. In this video, I'll be comparing the Redmi Note 9 Pro 5G versus the Realme X7 Pro, which is also a 5G mobile phone. So in this video, I'll be doing an in-depth comparison between both the smartphones. So I'll be going into the each and every category individually, and I'll try to explain which phone is the best and why to buy as well. And finally, we'll talk about the value of the price as well. So try to watch till end of the video if you're really looking into buy one of this mobile phone once it get released in India. So this is a list which are shortlisted here. So this will include complete details about the phone. So this video will be giving you most of the users a clear clarity about which phone to buy and what is the advantage and disadvantage and which is a better value for the price as well. So let's get started, friends. First thing, let me try to compare with the performance and the gaming. So the most users, so the real confusion between these two phones is that the performance. The Redmi Note 9 Pro has a Snapdragon 750G processor, which is a recently launched 750G. So whereas the Realme X1 Pro also has a Dimensity 1000 Plus processor, so which we have seen in the other mobiles like the Vivo mobile. So I did see this kind of Dimensity 1000 Plus, and which is kind of very new to the Indian users. So who are into the Snapdragon 750G and Dimensity 1000 Plus. So here the most of the users, they are really confused which processor is the best and why as well. I'll try to explain you. And in case if you want to download this kind of live wallpapers or TikTok wallpapers or more details about the smartphones, try to subscribe and also do check the links in description for the playlist of each and every smartphone. As you can see, on single mobile phone I did upload so many videos, as you can see, friends. So try to subscribe and also do support me for more this kind of comparison videos. So my upcoming video will be comparing the Redmi Note 10 Pro versus the Poco X3 and OnePlus Nord as well. So here is a OnePlus Nord. I'll try to do a comparison with the OnePlus Nord, but in this video let's stick to this Realme X7 Pro. So first is the performance. So as I said, in terms of the performance, if you ask me, the Dimensity 1000 Plus is powerful and it's very good as well. So right now I'm trying to do in-depth testing on this mobile phone. I'll be talking about the heating about this later, but overall in terms of the performance, the Dimensity 1000 Plus is very good. And if you ask me how can I say, I can show you the results as well. So there's the Antutu benchmark test. Few users, they don't trust this kind of Antutu benchmark test, but if you want a score, here is a score for you all. So Realme X1 Pro has the Antutu benchmark score about 5,30,000. So whereas the Redmi Note 9 Pro has the Antutu benchmark score about 3,50,000. Sometimes it can be 3,30,000. So overall there is a difference of 2 lakhs. So 2 lakhs Antutu benchmark difference is there between both the phones. So this is a one thing you need to keep in mind, that the Dimensity 1000 Plus processor is definitely powerful than this 750G processor, in case if you are thinking that that's not the case. So that's why I thought of giving you a quick clarity about the performance. So next is the gaming, so which is good for the gaming. So for the gamers, what do we need? So we need the mobile phone which has a higher refresh rate and very good battery backup as well. So in that case, the Redmi Note 9 Pro has a very good battery backup. As you can see, 4820 mAh. That's slightly more than this phone, and both phones are having the 120Hz refresh rate. So in this case, both are equal. So this is the area where the Redmi Note 9 Pro is slightly better for the gamers. So mostly if you ask me, for the gamers, which processor is the best, I would recommend Snapdragon processor, but in this case the Dimensity 1000 Plus is slightly powerful. So definitely these also very much capable of playing any other high-end games as well. So recently I did test this Dimensity 1000 Plus processor to the most. So right now I'm downloading another game which is a Grid Auto, which was asked by a few of the subscribers. So I am trying to test most of the games right now and testing this Dimensity 1000 Plus processor, as you can see. So most of the games I did try 10 GB of size, so they are playing very good in this phone. So overall in the performance segment, I will give points to the Realme X7 Pro without any doubt. So this is an area which we got clarity. And next is a battery backup and the charging. So this is another area, friends. This depends upon one user to other user. The reason why I am saying that one, because right now the Realme X1 Pro has a very good fast charging of 65 watt fast charging, which can charge within 35 minutes. So that's a really good thing. And the Redmi Note 9 Pro has the fast charging of 33 watts charging only, as you can see, which takes about 58 minutes, as you can see, friends. 58 minutes versus 35 minutes, I think. So let me try to 35 minutes, you can see it clearly. So it's up to you which phone to buy, but if you ask my suggestion, then definitely I would recommend the Realme X7 Pro, which has fast charging. So these are kind of different users will be there. So like IPS versus AMOLED users, same kind of thing, friends. So one phone has IPS LCD which has 120 Hz, and another phone has the AMOLED panel, so which doesn't have 120 Hz. So in this case, so it depends upon the user which phone to pick. So same thing happens to the display as well, sorry, in the battery backup also. So if you want better battery backup, pick this Redmi Note 9 Pro. Or if you are okay with the fast charging and little bit less battery backup, then definitely Realme X7 Pro should be good. But there is only difference of not much, only 320 milliamperes, so you cannot expect much happening in this phone. So unless the Snapdragon is very powerful and battery efficient, in that case it's good. So overall in this battery backup, I will give the equal points to both the smartphones. So next area is the display and the refresh rate. So this is also another toughest competition between both the smartphones. The reason why I am saying, because in one segment, so both phones, they're in the 120 Hz refresh rate, as you can see here. So both phones are 120 Hz refresh rate, and the display size is of 6.55 inches versus 6.67 inches, as you can see here, friends. And the one thing clearly shows the Realme X7 Pro has very good brightness. I think the brightness of this phone is close to 1200 nits brightness in the Realme X7 Pro. So whereas the Redmi Note 9 Pro has only 450 nits brightness. So brightness is a drawback in this phone. So this has a Super AMOLED panel. So 120 Hz plus combination of Super AMOLED panels, which the results will be very amazing in the Super AMOLED. So trust me, friends, in this area, it's not I am partial to the Realme X7 Pro. I like AMOLED phones mostly, if you watch most of my videos. So that is the reason even I am using this Samsung Galaxy M51 as well, which has Super AMOLED panel, very good colors in this phone. So mostly it depends upon the user, friends, which phone to choose in terms of this one, IPS LCD or AMOLED panel. But the price also you need to keep in mind. So is it worth of spending so much of money on this phone? If you ask me, I would say no, not worth. If the difference is more than 10,000 or 15,000, then definitely for that price it's not that kind of worth. If the price range is between close to 5,000 or 7,000, maybe you can consider buying this Super AMOLED. So in this segment, these are the things you need to know. Both are 120 Hz, 240 Hz touch sampling rate, and Super AMOLED, IPS LCD panel, Gorilla Glass 5, both are Gorilla Glass 5. So this area is also another equal points for both the phones. It also depends upon the users. So these two segments, friends, it's very tough for me also to say which phone is the winner, but I can give you my personal opinion which phone is the winner, Realme X7 Pro and Realme X7 Pro, but it also depends upon user. So next is the camera. So camera is another segment where slightly confused. I'll say you the reason why I'm slightly confused, because the Redmi Note 9 Pro has a 108 megapixel camera lens, so which is a really good camera, 108. So we are seeing nowadays premium smartphones which are having this kind of 108 megapixel, but right now in the mid-range segment mobile phone we are seeing this 108 megapixel, so which is going to be very interesting to test the camera of this phone. So I'll definitely do a camera comparison as well, so stay tuned for that. So 8 megapixel 2+2, so same combo is there in the Realme X7 Pro. And the reason why I am saying it's drawback, because the Realme X7 Pro can record 4K at 60 FPS, as you can see here, friends, 4K at 60 FPS, but Redmi Note 9 Pro can only record 4K at 30 FPS. So this may not be bothering for most of the users, but this is the one thing you need to consider before buying this phone. So apart from that, I think 108 megapixel should give you better zooming capabilities and in detail capturing as well. So I'll try to do the camera test later on. So that is with the back camera, but with front camera, the things are very good for the Realme X7 Pro, which has 32 megapixel and 16 megapixel here. So this is a quick comparison, friends, with both the smartphones. So, and there is also another option in the Realme X7 Pro by using front camera, where you can record slow motion recordings as well using the front camera. As you can see, 120 fps, so it is working very good in the slow motion with the front camera. So for 4K at 60 fps and front camera slow motion, these are the two things which has advantage in this phone. So these are the things you need to remember, friends, when you're buying this smartphone. So next area, so in the camera area, it's a kind of same thing, so it's even between both the smartphones. 108 megapixel advantage here, 4K 60, and the another advantage is slow motion recording in the front camera. And another thing also is there, image stabilization is also present in this phone, which is as you can see here, let me try to show you. So which is a electronic image stabilization, EIS. As you can see, this is an option which is present in the Realme X7 Pro. So but definitely I'll try to do the comparison in depth regarding the camera. So next is the build quality. So in terms of the build quality, if you ask me which phone is a clear winner, I would say the Realme X7 Pro. Absolutely, friends, 100% the Realme X7 Pro is a clear winner in terms of the weight. So in terms of the weight, as you can see, 184 grams. So that's a decrease of, I think, close to 30 grams. So 30 grams difference between these two mobile phones. So that will be the really huge difference. When you hold the mobile phone side by side, you can actually feel that much of difference. So that's a really good thing. So both are having the dual stereo speaker setup. Both are very good. And one advantage in the Redmi Note 9 Pro is that front and back both is made up of glass. So Gorilla Glass 5 protection, front and back, as you can see here. So that's not the case here. This normal polycarbonate case on material only. So I think the plastic material used in the black side. So nothing much premium look, but the gloss back looks kind of premium in this Redmi Note 9 Pro. So this is a quick comparison. And next is that the Realme X7 Pro doesn't have any 3.5mm jack. So where the Redmi Note 9 Pro will have the 3.5mm jack. So that's another thing you need to know before buying. And IR Blaster is also present on the top. IR Blaster, and there is also LED notification light which is present. So let me try to quickly show you the details. As you can see, friends, so these are the quick build quality of the Redmi Note 9 Pro. LED notification light on the top, and infrared sensor as well, IR Blaster, which will be very useful, and the speakers on both hands, so dual speakers, and earphones also is present, 3.5mm jack. So side mounted fingerprint scanner. So in terms of the build quality, as I said, the weight is also another form factor. But if you want the LED notification light, and if you want this kind of 3.5mm jack, then definitely this phone is also clear winner. And next is the final question. So sorry, with the software updates, I think both kind of brands should be okay. I did use so many Realme phones and so many Poco phones, so many Redmi phones. All this Realme, Poco, Redmi, they're kind of same segment in terms of the software updates. So there is nothing much difference here between these phones. So definitely in terms of software updates, clear thing between both the smartphones. So final question is that which phone is value for money? So right now both phones did not get launched in India. Most of the users, they are really concerned about the price. Even I am very curious to see how much the Realme X7 Pro price gonna be. If the Realme X7 Pro price is about 26,000, and if the Redmi Note 9 Pro 5G the price is about 17,000 or 18,000, then definitely this phone is definitely worth buying. I would say the Redmi Note 9 Pro. So for this kind of price, you are getting a very good powerful processor, the mid-range segment processor in this Redmi Note 9 Pro. So these are really good option, the Redmi Note 9 Pro. And for more this kind of comparison videos, make sure to follow me regularly. And thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, bye.